over Christmas. What do you do if you don't like football? Because there is so much football, but the fans have enjoyed an absolute feast of it this Christmas.
I listened to everything that Gary says.
Yeah, you took everything in.
Everything.
Completely.
Now, a full weather forecast coming up with Sam in just a moment, but first we're going to go back and look at 2018 in weather pictures, your weather pictures. Yeah,
we're always so impressed by what we get sent in, so thanks very much for doing that.
I've been looking through a selection of some of the photos that captured the 4 seasons.
2018 started with a supermoon on New Year's Day. January was generally mild and temperatures slightly above average. But in February, a cold weather system swept in from Russia. The beast from the east brought unusually low temperatures, and the Met Office issued a red warning for snow. Children, of course, were delighted. And Karen Thompson employed an unusual helper to shift the snow in her garden. With the beast from the east behind us, the weather warmed up before surprising us with yet another cold snap in late March. The blossom took a beating. And Paula Wallace took this photo just before she was hit by a snowball thrown by her son. Spring arrived in April as the snow melted and the south burst into colour. Clear skies enabled Jack Lodge to capture the Milky Way over Durdle Door. May delivered a sunny bank holiday weekend with temperatures in the 20s. Amanda Morby spotted the Spinnaker Tower peeping through the flowers in Gosport. And Ray Dittrich took this one of the tower seeming to rise out of the early morning sea fog. As May gave way to June, high pressure dominated our weather and temperatures continued to rise. It became one of the hottest and driest Junes on record. And by the end of the month, we were all using the word heat wave. July delivered temperatures peaking at 35 Celsius, matching the summer of 1976. The hot weather continued into August, providing a glorious start to the summer holidays, although as the month progressed, the hot weather did produce a few storms. Mark Bentley took this great shot of a plane approaching RAF Bryce Norton with a rainbow in the background. And from Jason Selman, here are the red arrows at Bournemouth Airshow. Summer stayed with us into September until Storm Ali arrived on the 19th, the first storm of the season. The south escaped the worst, but a strong wind blew up. Sarah Hamilton Gill took this photo at Avon Beach. And signs of autumn began to appear. October started warm but ended cool. Lots of people took photos of the spectacular sunset on the 23rd. November arrived cold but dry. John and Jean sent this photo of the dramatic high tide at Selsey. The sun shone on Armistice Day and the rest of the month was relatively mild. December started with showers and a crop of rainbows and ended as it should with some festive cheer. Thank you for all your photos. Please keep them coming in 2019. They really do help to tell the story of the weather across the south.
God, we've had some cracking photos this year, haven't we? Really beautiful ones.
Lovely to remember the summer that we had.
Oh,
absolutely gorgeous.
The sunshine.
Bringing back the beast from the east, though, that was bad memories, I have to say.
I'm after a Dalek gardener myself. I quite like that idea.
OK, what's coming for the weekend?
For today, it was a very disappointingly cloudy day. And I think if you were expecting any glimpses of the sunshine, well, we were really disappointed, weren't we? As we head into tomorrow, we can expect things to look pretty much like this. Again, this was Southampton today, rather overcast, no sign of the sun. So for tomorrow, the headline story doesn't change much. It's going to be a dry and cold day and continuing cloudy. So let's take a look at tonight then. And more cloud to come through the next few hours, but I think we should see it breaking and thinning. Under any clear spells, we'll see temperatures dropping away. So for some places, it could be a very cold night indeed, -4, perhaps even -6 Celsius in our exposed spots. Some mist and fog filling in too, and the chance of some frost. So for tomorrow morning, a very cold start everywhere. We could see some mist and fog lingering for much of the day in some places. Where it doesn't, where the cloud breaks up, we might just see some glimpses of sunshine. But it continues very cold. Top temperature tomorrow, not getting much above 4 Celsius inland. Out on the inshore waters tomorrow, winds are north or northeast 3 or 4, decreasing force 2 at times. Visibility is good and the sea state smooth, becoming slight. On to tomorrow evening then, and as I say, the story doesn't change very much. For eastern parts, it's going to be another very cold night indeed. Much greater chance of seeing clear skies here, so -4 Celsius once again. To the west, a little bit more in the way of cloud, so it won't be quite as chilly here. So into Saturday morning, well, some fog and mist around first thing for many places, but the story again dominated by this high pressure area sitting to the south of the region. That means another dry, settled day, plenty more cloud, but we're hopeful of seeing some bright breaks in that too. Very chilly again on Saturday. So here's the outlook for the next few days, and we're looking at this continuing cloudy picture through Friday and Saturday. Chance of some bright spells, temperatures fairly chilly. By Sunday, we're going to see some clouds spilling in from the Atlantic, temperatures rising by perhaps 5 Celsius, and that's how it stays as we head into the new week.